Widely regarded as America's game, this showdown hits a different chord each year when it comes around. Filled with tradition and pageantry, it's a game unlike any other, and one in which the nation's finest will battle and fight for the honor and privilege to sing second. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium, home of the Ravens in Baltimore, Maryland. As we'll see, a squad from the America, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen. Option is set to
Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So Army's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. The Midshipmen sailed easily past Army the last time these two got together.
I just think back to last year's game. Great individual effort from Navy. So many long touchdowns. Guys able to break tackles. And the Black Knights were just seemingly never able to recover from that. They've got to do a better job of limiting the explosive plays.
Limiting the plays, yes, but this is a game about players. Like, who is the players that's going to make the big plays? They're so similar in everything they do, offense, defense, special teams. Which big-time players can step up maybe for Army and change the outcome from last year?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Now on the option.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill. Went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss. Forcing the 4th down.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the Navy Midshipmen offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Navy! Once he got some room, it was over. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Option is set.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This rivalry started in 1890 when Dennis Mikey, for whom the stadium at West Point is named, talked Navy into playing a game, and the Mids blew them out.
And since that first blowout, obviously this has been an unbelievable rivalry. So many things about it, honoring the fallen, the march on, the battle of the bands. So many of these things have gone back and forth. But Jesse, the football is phenomenal. Old school offenses that will hit you right in the mouth.
It's pretty cool, too, when you think about the history of this rivalry, because back in the day, these were 2 of the best programs in college football. There have been national championships. There have been Heisman.
Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. to the air on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense to understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that 2nd and a ball.
They'll run the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air, it's Horvat. Turns it loose deep. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Goes to the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Guys, they call this America's game because no matter who you root for, you're captivated by this.
Well, and this is just one of those games I think always just stands out just because of the way it looks, right? It's all the uniforms in the stands. It's the pageantry. It's the history of this game. It's the style of football these two teams play as well. It just means so much to these players.
It's so cool, and it's saved for after the Heisman Trophy, after the championship games, when they get the spotlight on them, a well-deserved spotlight for what they do for everyone out there across this country.
The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. It is a great equalizer, a way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football first, second.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This just looks like too much backyard football from this quarterback right now. We've already seen a pick in this game. Bad fundamentals on that last throw, throwing it off his back leg. He needs to trust his coaching. He just needs to settle himself down.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
It's first down from the 11. The give to the fullback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Midshipman!
Enter option is set.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The pitch. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And the Black Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And blitz free. Option is set.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Option is set.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I'll tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage. And I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
The Black Knights will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. All the way back to the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hutchison. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll get rid of it. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your run.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Shows him the stiff arm. Got the first down and more. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Gets the back moving. Fires to the right. Got it! Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. And if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Option is set.
Navy will have it with a first and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Navy!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Option is set.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They go to the ground. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Option is set.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Navy offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. They'll go to the fullback. Plows through the defense. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. At the 35, he's loose. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out, because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a heat. They're working that left side, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Scanning the field, it's Horvat. The short hands, it's Hutchinson. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Enter. Inst. View. Challenge play selected.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call.
Option is set.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Well, this defense has been outstanding in coverage early in this game. We're just in the 1st quarter. Of course, they already have an interception. They should have had their 2nd right there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Firing deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Midshipman. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And the Midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
Oh, he found a space on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Touchdown, Navy! Fit it in the window for the score.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw, now to try to find a way to fight back into this game. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll power it inside with the fullback. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. At the 35, he's open. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. To the ground with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Give to the fullback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, they handed it off to the fullback, and nice job by the strong safety coming downhill and making a tackle on a big physical ball carrier.
They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some...
There he goes! Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield. He's able to use his speed to go get the 1st.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, you know, going into this matchup that they had to stop. 3rd down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the 1st down.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. Deep shot for the end zone. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the 1st quarter on a high note to no avail. 2nd quarter's coming. We reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Suggestions.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They didn't block the punt, but the pressure definitely affected him as he got that one away. And Navy will go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially.
He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, midshipman. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Entering play call, coach
lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
You have 15 options, back bench is selected.
And they did tack on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
Entering play call, cover 2 man. Overload, Tampadu.
And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They're facing a 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here comes the Navy offense. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Give to the big fullback. Breaks into the open. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
The fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Back to throw, it's Horvat. Now improvising. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door first and goal.
Navy will have it with a first and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Back to pass on second down. Max looking for the goal line. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. The defense trying to make a stand on third and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And option is set.
On to attempt to try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Here comes the option. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
On the option. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Option is set.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on third and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up fourth down.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, midshipman. Excellent pass by the back on the option. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Option is set.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They booted away on fourth down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23.
Option is set.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving. There he goes. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Navy! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Here's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And option is
the Black Knights send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Takes it on the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and caught it.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
Option is set.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Horvat. Caught over the middle, it's Hutchinson. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose on the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. The option look. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him in his track, tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a catch at the 10.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. You're not making a miss. You've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
Big fullback's got it. Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
He's got it along the sideline. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Here's the handoff. Hard running there. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Wide open spacing. Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
You have 15 options.
And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Option is set.
And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Option is set.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And Navy will go back on the attack. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. It's complete to the right. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
Handoff to the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Option is set.
Second down coming up. They'll give it to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Option is set.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Sticks it in his belly. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call.
And the Black Knights in the hurry up.
6 categories.
Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
On the option. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
Looking for a big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Uncorks one to the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Flushed out of the pocket. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for the 49-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to run it. Fights off the defender. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we're 2 quarters from finding out who's going to sing second, and already Army and Navy have hit some high notes. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Army and Navy plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
And action is set.
And the Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Navy offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Hey, man, they've got a big lead on offense, and they are still taking shots. They are challenging this secondary deep down the field. They barely missed that one.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Power football with the run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Buys a little extra time. Running into the open space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it, he's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Horvath. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, midshipman. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Gets the back moving. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Run it with the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let us find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll send the back in motion. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
The play action fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Thanks to grab. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Option is set.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Navy! Anchors away as Navy has pushed out this lead and smooth sailing ahead for the midshipmen.
How about Navy handling this moment? This is a huge moment. Obviously, only show in town. Everybody cheering for you. The weather's always awful. Navy's done a great job executing, taking advantage of some Army mistakes, and they got the lead point.
A big opportunity, obviously, for Navy's program, but also doing it on a national stage. They have come out and they have dominated Army. They're executing better. They've run the ball better defensively. They've been stout. This has been impressive.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll try the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
The Black Knights will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Here we go. Motion from the back. To give to the big fullback. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Finds his man, it's Hutchinson. And he's brought down after a nice game.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Auction is set.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
Entering play.
A very efficient five-way scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Give to the fullback. Got a little space. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
Fullback's got it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit.
Entering Hawaii Flood. Auction is set.
And Navy will go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Auction is set.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Gets the back moving. The give to the fullback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll go to the fullback. Picks up the first down, still moving. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas. Get it together.
The give to the fullback. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Navy! He found some open space and turned on the jet.
his third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. A very efficient five-way scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Nice move there. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Black Knights will punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes the Navy offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Now on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Give to the fullback. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this head coach has been a riverboat gambler all game long. He keeps going for it on 4th down. That now the 3rd time he's gone for it, and he's gotten it by running the football.
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Horvat. Makes the catch. It's Hutchinson. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Give to the big fullback. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy.
Fullbacks are very unselfish. One of the most unselfish positions you can find in football. They block 99% of the time. But when you can give them that rock, get a first down, those guys are really big. You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes, just hit you in the mouth.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, midshipman. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Ready to
There
try
are 8
the point
categories.
after.
You have 15 options. Add empty
And with the
selector.
extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's an 80-yard drive,
Option is
and they
set.
finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the run in 3. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard
Option
loss.
is set.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Howard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Option is set.
And the Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the ball will be down just outside
Entering
the 30-yard line.
power. Triple option.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The big fullback's got it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Option is set.
Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off play action. Using his legs to buy some time. Showing off the arm. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Breaks the tackle.
Option is set.
At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
Option is set.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Handoff to the fullback. Good, solid pickup there now. They can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Option is set.
The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Dropping back, it's Horvat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Action is set.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
And
a 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
Action is set.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the fourth quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
Action is set.
And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back on the ball.
He wants to change this route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he's still running after the move. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Action is set.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Pulls it in. It's Hutchinson. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Sticks it in his belly. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
From the red zone, it's Chapman. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
He'll try it again. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, midshipman. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. It's a draw. Runs ahead and powers its way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reed. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Using his legs, it's Reed. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They want to run this quarterback. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And the Black Knights have this offense rolling. They'll run the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Navy will go back on the attack. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Got a man. It's Hutchison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball. And like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hauls it in. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. run it with the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Inside here, triple option.
Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line.
Here we go.
Goes to the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
The give to the big fullback. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a 1st down for Navy.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that 1st down.
Looking for room. It's Bryant. Thrust that arm out. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Give to the fullback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Option is set.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. To the air. It's Horvath. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone.
Option is set.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Trying to turn the corner on the left. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Black Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. The Black Knights send out the punt unit.
in punt formation to kick it away.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Navy offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now...
Breaks into the open on the left. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. Looking for a gap. It's Bryant. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Fullback's got it. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Auction is set.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. He'll ride his man on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Keeps it on the bootleg. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. that running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Looking downfield, it's Horvath. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Runs through the tackle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not...
Breaks into the open. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well, because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. So Navy beats Army, and it is tradition for the victors as both teams sing their alma mater. The victors sing second, and that honor will go to the midshipmen. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering Osmina hub screen, you have 4 options. Stats is selected.